Welcome, folks. I am Luna. This is Chris Kidd and RX Oliver, and we're playing some Call of Cthulhu tonight. Murder in the Footlights. Chris, you already know, who is a regular, Chris Kidd, on all platforms, PT, fitness and wellness, and awesome RPGer. Yeah. And of course, the host and producer and BNGM tonight is RX Oliver, who you will find RX Oliver on all platforms also. And currently we are, well, actually, I can't say we're heavily into anything at all just now because there is so much different stuff going on. It's not just tonight we're doing Call of Cthulhu, but we've been playing loads of different stuff. So go and check it all out. Check out Chris, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this.
Thank you for that introduction, Luna. Very much appreciated. Folks, yes, we are playing Call of Cthulhu tonight. I am in the keeper seat, as the lovely Luna has said. Breaking my back, learning this game, learning to run Call of Cthulhu. Once again, it's a 6th edition one converted to 7th edition, but seems like a one-shot I can manage. It's called Murder in the Footlights. Tonight we will be playing the three of us. So I will be keeper. Luna is playing a police officer, a beat cop named Sergeant Charles Farley, and Chris is playing a private investigator named Frank Rice. They will get a moment to introduce their characters properly shortly. So, without further ado, let's play some Call of Cthulhu, folks. So it is Boston. The year is 1936. And the world is in turmoil. America is still in the grips of the Great Depression and the Dust Bowl. Japanese forces are invading China, and Hitler has just been elected Chancellor of Germany. However, most American citizens are simply looking for some entertainment to keep their minds off the troubles of the day. Radio, movies, and vaudeville are the cure for the doldrums. And in early October in the city of Boston, no act is more popular than the magician and mesmerist, the great Raspini. His show has been selling out for over 2 months, and he has no bigger fan than Mayor Murphy's daughter Rose, who's seen the show 8 times in the past 2 weeks. Now, I'd like you to introduce your investigators, and we're going to roll your luck points when we do that.
Excuse me.
Charles, do you want to go first? Ladies first?
There is no ladies in here tonight, thank you. I am Charles Farley, Chuck Farley. I'm 50. Yeah, I am just 50. And I am a fucking knackered, done in, ready to retire police officer, beat cop in Boston. Which I'm going to absolutely embarrass myself out of character here, but Boston and New York.
No, Boston's Massachusetts, East Coast, but further up, I believe, further north.
Am I thinking of, is the Bronx in New York?
The Bronx is a New York borough, yeah.
All right, okay, sorry, you could put that out, but okay.
If New
York as a state?
No, Boston's in Massachusetts. Massachusetts is a state above. So on that East Coast, you've got New York, and then you've got Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Maine. Yeah.
Right, so it's
same coast.
Oh, okay, so I wasn't right. I wasn't
same
so
type.
far.
Well, America's a big country. It's quite far away from New York. It's on the same coast. But yes, Boston, Massachusetts. And Charles, the hardened police officer, has an ex-partner who has managed to get out of the force and is now a private investigator, and that's your character, Chris, Mr. Frank Rice. Do you want to tell us a little bit about him, personality-wise?
Yeah, so Frank Rice is a private investigator, also from Boston, Massachusetts.
Alpaca.
So he's narrowly survived an encounter with a hound of Tindalos.
Yes.
Tindalos. Is that a gang?
So, because the scenario is made for 2 to 4 experienced investigators, and you are 2, I gave you the experienced investigator packages when I built them. So you have,
okay.
so as well as getting extra skills, you take some phobias, manias, and occult experiences. You have had an experience with a Hound of Tyndalos, which is a mythos creature in the form of a black shape-shifting dog.
Ah, yeah, I don't like dogs. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm a PI and I wear a tie. I don't like rice, even though it's in my name.
And you have a crippling fear of black dogs due to your past occult experience. Okay, so you are Charles Farley and Frank Rice, good friends who work together on the more obscure cases that maybe the police don't get directly involved in. Now, when the mayor's daughter didn't come home last night after a show, the mayor has called on the two of you. So he called you at your office, Frank, and you've called in Charles to find his beloved Rose. When asked why he didn't just use the police, go straight to the police, who are at his disposal, he's reminded you that Rose has been in the papers lately with carousing and fraternising with rather dubious men. And the mayor would like to keep this quiet in hopes that you, the investigators, can find his missing daughter. The only information that he gave was that she was wearing a green velvet dress the last time he saw her, which was last night before she went to the latest show at the Vaudeville Theatre. So, you've introduced your investigators. Your mission is simple: find the mayor's missing daughter. I'd like you to now roll your luck, because I built characters, so I didn't want to roll the luck for you. I thought I'd let you roll your luck yourself. For the first rolls of the evening, you need to roll 3d6 times 5 is your luck.
We just do that in...
Nice roll, Mr. Farley. So that is 85, I believe, of a maximum 90. Mr. Rice, that is pretty good as well. So what is... that is 15 times 5 is 75. So we have 85 and a 75 for luck. Well, I think it's going to be a tough one shot because you're only two people. So to get that much luck, that might be coming very, very handy. There you go. So you have your investigators, you have your luck, and you have your mission. So
we are at the mayor's office, yes?
Now the mayor's called you. You're not even at his office. He's done it over the phone. You'll be in Frank's office. In fact, the only place that you would think to go is going to be the Vaudeville Theatre. If you want, we can cut straight to there.
Yeah, that's where I was. Yeah. So
okay.
The Vaudeville
It's called
Theatre.
the Vaudeville Theatre. So VAUDEVILLE, Vaudeville.
You are not just spelling that out for me. You know that's not what's going in my notes. The
Vaudeville Theatre.
And I will do a Martin through this whole thing with the name of that.
Shout out to Martin, we love you.
Yes, we do, Martin.
Yeah, we do. Right, so you get to the Vaudeville Theatre, and it's very simple. You having asked several questions around the theatre. One of the things you're told is that the prop room is haunted. This is one of the things you pick up from the people that work there. You managed to gain access to the backstage area of the building, and having searched around the stage scenery and through the dressing rooms, the only place left for you to look is down under the stage in the prop room. So
we've checked the whole building.
Yep.
Alright, so we're totally fast forward into here.
Yep.
Oh, I wanted to know who was the name of this actor guy that she's obsessed with.
His name is the Great Raspini. He's a magician, an illusionist. mesmerist. She's been obsessed with him since she's seen this show 8 times in the last, what was it?
Yeah.
8 times in the past 2 weeks. And since going to see his show last night, she has never appeared. So your first port of call has been the Vaudeville Theatre. And you've checked all the main area of the theatre, and the only place left for you to look is under the stage in the prop room. And that'll be our first scene.
Okay.
Okay.
Your map should change.
And this is in. Yeah. This is inside the prop room. Like, this is under the stage, yeah?
Yeah, so this is you now under the stage. You've explored. There's no role playing of it. There's no scenes for it. So you've explored the theatre. You've asked around the theatre. The only bit of information that you pick up that's noteworthy is that the prop room is apparently haunted, which is only noteworthy because you're going in the prop room. So it is a fast forward to the first scene. Sorry if that's not got enough role play in it for you or feels railroady. This is the scenario. You go straight to the first scene.
It's just not like here. That was it.
No, I know, but this is the scenario. There's no NPCs before you get to this scene. There's just the mayor, and it's just a phone call, so there is no role playing opportunities, which it makes me sad because you're two of the best role players I know. But
And I just thought it was funny. It's not. That's why I think both of us were just like, okay.
yeah. Sorry, I know it feels like I'm railroading you. It does, but
No,
I'm railroading you to the first
Yeah,
scene.
yeah.
That's how the scenario goes. So
No, it's all good. All good.
the
We're
old
in the haunted prop room.
well, the old wooden door opens with a soft creak as you blindly fish around into the mouldy darkness for the light switch, only to discover the lights are out. Bringing forth your flashlight, you see rows of shelves throughout the small room. Crates, furniture and decorations are scattered in chaotic organisation that only the staff would know. With some hesitation, you enter into the dank room.
Ew.
Now you should have tokens that you should be able to pull over to the map, and you arrive at this end.
Oh, where's the tokens?
In fact, yes, you've come down the stairs. You've not come down the trap, so you've come down
Right,
the stairs.
okay,
So you are at this end.
My bad. I've been looking at that, thinking that those were the shelves at the end, and that we had came in this side and looking down, and that was like I thought it was like somebody.
No,
had tried to draw
yeah,
them, but I
sorry.
just did
You
them
do
like
you do
back
come this end. That is shelves at the back. It's my mistake. You are
No.
correct. You come down
Oh,
the
no, is
trap
it?
door.
I
Yeah.
thought it was
Yeah,
silly.
you do come down the trap door. So I'll pull your tokens over. Charles,
Yeah, I
and
just
Frank.
don't know where they are to take them. Sorry.
Just where your character sheet is. If you just drag your name over,
All
That's
right, okay.
me.
Frank and Charles.
I'm
Okay.
Frankie.
So you'll only see the map as I reveal it. Okay. Okay, so you want to go that now. You can tell what a door is from this map, can't you? That's a door. That's a door. That's a door. So where do you want to explore first?
Well, Frank, we need to clear out the corridor, and in character bullshitting because I don't know. We'll go room by room, and then if you cover me, I'll cover you, style thing. So if we go clear, he covers my back where I go in and clear this. So the first one will be this room here on the left.
You're going left first?
What do you think?
I always go left first, so we'll go left.
Personally, I do as well. I like left. You want to go left
I knew
then?
that about you. Frank. Let's go, yeah.
Okay, so bear with me a sec.
Could you cover me? Cover me.
We're going. Let's go.
Cover me, Frankie.
Okay. So let me reveal some maps slowly.
Oh, my favourite way.
Okay.
Ooh, shelves?
Yeah, there are some shelves there. Make a spot hidden
Okay.
roll.
Oh. You wouldn't think I played with one of these sheets every single fucking week.
You got a hard success on your spot hidden. And you walk through the door first, so I'm only going to make you do it, okay? So, on your spot hidden, you notice a tripwire. Near the floor.
Can't catch me out.
So, are you catching over it? Are you stepping over it?
No, I'm gonna be like, hold on. Be like, Frank, there's a fucking wire. And then I would step over it. And wait, I'm assuming if it's there, right? I've got to just very. Where am I going? Come on.
So I'll draw the
Step
wire.
over it. Okay. Yeah, so I can jump over it. Get out of your way just now.
So there's a tripwire there.
Alright, sweet, yeah. So I would have said to him straight away because I needed to cover me. So I would step over this wire.
Okay.
And then I would shine my flashlight up this way. Oh, why is it not on a line? Shut up. Sorry, this way.
Okay. So, are you searching the area?
This area right here in front of me?
Yeah, so this little section with the shelves and stuff. So this section
Oh,
listed
well,
as A.
Well, yeah, but I want to shine my light this way to make sure there's nothing coming out this A section.
Okay, I just accidentally drew a line. I did not mean to do that. Let me delete that. So, I'm going to reveal map. That's what I meant to do.
Even if it's just this little bit in front of me, yeah, that's good. Because I'll decide whether it's safe to look in and start investigating this bit or not.
Yeah, okay, so see, you can see that
okay,
section
can I
of the
roll
room
it?
then. You want to
What is all that stuff though?
This is, there's lots of props, like stage props. Do you want to have a look around in the stage props to see what items there are, to see if there's anything interesting?
I wanna see if there's like a light
Well, yeah,
for the room.
because why the fuck would there be a tripwire on a prop room?
Trying to pull the tripwire and see what happens?
No, I don't want. I'm not stupid.
Okay.
I'm 50.
Can we see from where we are, like if there's a light or a light source, like a lantern or?
I've got a torch, mind.
No, the lights aren't working down here. You've got a flashlight though. Yeah, you've got a flashlight. So you did pull a switch when you came down, the lights didn't work, but you've got a flashlight.
Yeah, I want to have a look around because why would there be a tripwire in a prop room? So I'm gonna have a it's on a line again.
Roll me
I'll have a look around this little.
Okay, roll me a spot hidden for the area A then.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm assuming there's a reason it's.
And I'll call that the lit area. So on that success, roll 1d12. Now, 1d12 is not normally used in Call of Cthulhu, what I've noticed, but there's a list of 12 things here, and I'm going to use a 1d12 to randomise. Because why not? You find a candelabra, a brass one.
Candelabra.
A heavy brass candelabra.
Okay, why do I spot it? Why do I spot it?
No, it's just the one interesting thing that you find. The rest's junk.
Okay.
So, could I follow the tripwire with my hand to see what it leads to?
Mm-hmm. It leads up the wall, and you see like a pulley system, and then it goes across the ceiling, and you see something black attached to the ceiling. Something small and black attached to the ceiling. It's hard to make out what it is.
If I shine my torch up, so it's still hard.
It's still hard to make out what it is, but if you give me a hard success and a spot hidden, I'll give you a good idea what it is. Because you've got a torch, but the way it is right now, it's not easy to tell what it is. But if you roll spot hidden and you get hard success, There you go.
Which
It
is
is. It appears to be, with its wings folded, a plastic bat, a toy bat, like the animal, well, a bat, tied up to the ceiling. And Chris is your character. Sorry, I forgot his name for a second. Is Frank going to be searching the area as well?
Ah, yeah. So, search.
Give me another spot hidden then.
I'd be showing him everything that I'm finding.
Yeah.
Because we used to be partners, and two, this is creepy as fuck, this place.
Okay, you don't find anything of interest. Okay, so you've searched all this area. You found the tripwire that seems to be attached to some toy bat. And that's it. You found a heavy brass candelabra. Now, one slight mistake that I've made, because it wouldn't be a game of me if I didn't make mistakes, would be the tripwire isn't there. It is, in fact, there.
Oh, I think you deleted my token.
Did I? Oopsie.
Yeah, where's he gone?
Oopsie. Sorry,
Although
Franco.
don't that happen
back.
when I think the game before.
Sorry, Franco.
Actually, boy. Right.
So
okay. I would say
before we do anything, I'm gonna say, what's your character's name again? Stephen?
Charles.
Stephen.
Charles.
So I'm gonna say to
Okay.
Charles, you're having better luck than me searching around this old joint. If you want to keep having a little bit of a look, I'm gonna shuffle my tushy over here, and as I do, I pull the tripwire.
You pull the tripwire. Right, okay. Now, are you watching where the tripwire leads to, the thing on the ceiling, the plastic bat?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So you see a plastic bat's wings unfold, and it fly down, and it just like hits you right in the face. But you don't.
I wanted to hit him.
But you're no scared, because you knew it was coming.
No feared.
You're no feared because you knew it was coming.
I'm no feared.
I was trying to scare Charles because we're friends, so we prank. And I ended up slapping myself in the face with a bat.
What the fuck? Right, so that tripwire's been tripped over, so that's fine, and it was just skeleton in the face. Right, so we're gonna have a little search around here. We're shining my torch up this bit.
Yep. Okay.
I've got a little look around here. Can I roll another spot hidden for that section there?
Yeah. Okay. So you're still in section A, but I'm going to give you one more spot hidden roll because Frank failed his.
Oh, I've moved. Sorry. Oh, I thought that was.
No, this is still. To me, this is still considered section A, but it's fine. I'll give you another spot hidden roll for items because there are some interesting items lying about.
Okay. Do you want me to do another D12?
No, roll spot hidden first.
Oh fuck! Sorry, there's me assuming that. Look.
You've got to succeed first.
You succeed first.
And you failed, so no, you don't find any more interesting items. Okay, so you're moving on?
Yeah, please. It's all just shit in here, Frank.
Okay, more shelves, chests of drawers, wardrobes, hangers with rails full of clothes, all sorts. There's cobwebs on quite a lot of it.
Can I have a search about in this area?
Yeah, okay. Let me just open up, reveal a little bit more map then. Okay, give me a spot hidden. On that hard success, you'll spot another tripwire. Let me draw it.
Oh my god, I thought I seen a man in my living room that was dead.
You spot
Hey, Charlie, make
another
sure to
tripwire.
proceed with caution. This place seems to be booby-trapped.
Yeah.
And with
It's but like
with
it's
your
like my wife's stockings in here.
because it was a hard success, you only needed a normal success to find the tripwire. I'm going to give you a 1d12 to find one of the notable items. 4 is a small chest.
Is the chest locked?
No, it's open.
All right, can I open it and see what's inside?
Yeah. Inside there is a wooden cane. Also a ceramic vase and a plaster boulder. So a boulder made of plaster, obviously a stage prop. But the wooden cane looks quite sturdy.
I'm gonna take the cane out and do a little bit of Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, nice, okay.
I can't even remember. Boulder, and what was the other item? A vase?
Yeah, ceramic vase.
Can I inspect the vase?
Right, have you got any skill in appraise?
What do you call it a vase? Like
A
5?
vase. Roll appraise?
Charlie, any appraisal?
oh shit, I can hold on, sorry.
I built your characters, I don't think either of you do.
Nah, I've not.
Can I put my ear in the vase and listen to it really hard?
Put your ear in the vase
See
and
if I
roll.
can hear the other.
Put your ear in the vase and roll listen then. Got me saying vase. Saying that, we are in America. You don't hear nothing. Do you want to roll a praise and see if you know anything about it?
Oh shit, sorry guys. One sec.
No, you know nothing about it. It's a vase.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
You know nothing, Jon Snow, aye.
It's definitely a vase.
Take it for the old lady. I don't know if we're getting anything else from here. And then I will step over this tripwire
Mm-hmm.
and be like, watch out for any more fucking critters to the head. And then command roll spot hidden, please.
You want to roll spot hidden for this area? Okay, please roll me
Yeah.
a spot hidden. Okay, you'll find another notable item. Roll me a 1d12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You find a butterfly net.
Ooh.
Some of these are pretty random. Like, also, Charles, roll listen.
Yeah, I was gonna say just anything I need to be rolling to. I would just be like,
Roll listen at
clearing
this
the
point.
secrets out.
You got a hard success on listen. With that, you'll hear a faint scream, which seems to emanate from within the far wall of the room. So, from this direction.
This roads.
Yeah. Faint scream.
Okay.
Roll listen as well, Frank, just to see if you
I was
heard
just about
it.
to say, like, shh, Frank, stop fucking about for a minute. Did you hear someone screaming?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh my god, you fucking idiot! Your ear's still in the fucking.
In fact, because it's a fumble, and I want to put something on that because what bad can happen when you fumble a listen, right? Depends how creative your keeper is. So you trip over the tripwire. you're trying to turn around to get a better thing. You're like, nah, I can't hear anything. You stumble across the tripwire, and when you do, a skeleton suddenly lunges out of a cabinet and grabs at you. Roll for sanity.
Is it a fucking real skeleton?
Roll for sanity, Chris. Frank, roll for sanity.
Sanity. Where's sanity?
Ooh, on your character sheet, it is.
It's not your top one. In your top one.
The top ones?
Yeah, it's in
Alright.
the top,
Yeah,
underneath hit
that.
points and magic points. You failed your sanity, so on a failure, you take 1d2. So roll me 1d2, Chris, and that's how much sanity loss you take. Frank.
Yeah.
1d2?
Yeah, so you can roll 1d4 and we can just
Half it.
Yeah. So that's 2. You take 2 points of sanity. Now, you'll soon realise, but let's say that Charles instantly realises that that is a plastic skeleton. And the poor lighting in here, and the atmosphere, and the fact that Charles just said he'd heard a scream made you shit yourself, and you lose 2 sanity. So there you go.
Okay.
That's what happens when you fumble around me.
There's...
I'm fucking serious. Be quiet, man.
Here's a question for you. I had 59 out of 65.
Yep.
That's okay?
Yep.
Yeah, that was supposed to be like that?
Aye.
Okay.
You're standing at 65 because you're an experienced investigator. You've seen some shit.
Ah, okay. But I started at 59.
Yeah, you started at 59. Yes, correct.
Oh, it's okay.
So you've seen
That's
some
okay.
shit lately.
That's
You've seen
okay.
some shit recently.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Well, it was supposed to be for experienced working investigators, so I built your characters as if they're straight from one job onto this one.
Ah, okay.
Characters been built like that.
So I tried to shake off the skeleton, and I was like, "Oh, thank God it's no moungy mongrel," and then try to walk it on.
Okay, I'll reveal a little more.
So
Right. I am, yeah, because I'm shining my torch up here, if not heading. Right. Oh, fucking hell. My God, this place is a fucking junkyard. And you go up here. And then, I've not looked for nothing, by the way, on that way up there. I'm just letting you know.
Roll spot hidden
And then
then.
I'll stop here.
You're stopping at D, right? Okay.
Stop in there.
Okay.
And just so I can shine my torch up there, and I'm going to roll a listen again.
Okay, roll listen there.
I might hit locksmith by accident. Oh, I didn't touch nothing.
You don't hear anything. But as you walk around the corner, you see a floating ghost directly ahead of you. Roll for sanity.
Well, my argument here would be that I would have known that it was to expect something fucking weird because he had kept getting hit by stuff.
Roll for sanity. You don't lose any. You soon realise when you shine your light on it that it is just, it says here, it's just a sheet hanging on a string near an air vent.
Right, okay, I suppose then I'm going to do a spot hidden for the bit that I've just rushed through.
Yep. For items?
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing?
Oh,
Would
fucking suck it.
Frank like to make one of those rolls for this area?
sure.
Okay, roll 1d12.
What was the mayor's daughter's name, by the way? Sorry.
Sorry?
What was the mayor's daughter's name?
Rose. You find a wooden sword. Frank.
Yeah.
A wooden sword.
sword and a cane.
Yep, you've got a wooden sword and a cane. Right. Are we moving on?
I want to
Yeah.
find the source of the screaming.
Yep. Okay, well, as soon as one of you is near E, I'm going to get you both to roll. In fact, both as you're coming near E, I'll get you both to roll a spot hidden. Frank got a success. Let's see if Charles has got any better than a regular success. Charles got a fail. So Frank, you spot something. You will find, snagged on a nail, just on the corner of a crate or a bookshelf or something, a piece of green velvet, like it's torn and hanked on a nail.
And does the velvet look like it's from clothing, or am I going to have to appraise it to figure that out?
No, it's very much, it looks like a rich kind of luxury colour of green and a luxury quality of fabric, without even, I'm not even making an appraise roll. Looks like it's from a posh piece of clothing, yeah.
Okay. Hey, Charlie, check this out. And I let him touch it, and then I put it in my pocket and put it away.
What did they say that Rose was wearing when she was last seen? A green dress? Rose?
I don't know. You were the one that was supposed to be taking notes.
Fuck's sake, Frank. You called me in on this job. Right. I am then going to start properly looking around. Start treating it like it's a dangerous scene. And I would just call out for Rose. And so I would be listening to see if I could hear anything back.
Okay, so you're calling out for Rose. And then make
Rose, are you in here, sweetheart?
Okay, make a listen roll.
I did, I failed it.
You don't hear anything back. Frank, I'll let you make a listen roll for any response that might be coming. Or might or not be coming.
Nope, hear nothing.
You don't hear any response that does or does not come. So if there is a response, you've got no idea. Now, I guess we'll call this the last area, F. Are you investigating? Are you doing spot hidden rolls here?
Yeah, I'm looking for a cabinet that can fit a person in it.
Right, okay.
I'm looking for any signs now.
Roll spot hidden both.
Give me 1 second because I'm rolling something else.
Okay.
I got a hard success.
Got a hard success, nice. And you got a
I
failure.
failed. What
So-
happened? My whackers went to shit now.
With your hard success, Frank, I'm going to give you the last and the coolest of the random items that's lying about. It's a Greek shield, like a Spartan shield. And this thing, although a replica, is actually metal. So this thing, in a combat situation, would actually be legit.
Nice. Or is that
And-
because we're going to have to take it?
No, and that is just, no, these are just, these I don't know why they put these in the scenario. This is just flavour because it's a props room. So these are movie and theatre props that are lying around. Some of them may be red herrings, some of them may be clues, some of them may be potential weapons. That's up to you to decide. You interpret that how you like. But
I was
anyway,
thinking something's coming that we're going to need
with
that for.
your hard success, you'll also spot something else. You'll notice oily tracks leading to the back corner of the room. You can,
Really?
because you spotted the tracks, Frank, you can roll tracking, and if you tell Charles or show Charles that the tracks are there, Charles can also roll tracking.
Hey, Charlie, there seems to be some tracks.
Tracks? What do you mean track?
Right
Tracks?
here.
Frank, this getting serious now. If you're pranking me here.
I'm not. There's tracks. Look at the tracks.
Fine.
And I point out them.
You
so
find
you
some
can
tracks.
clearly see them.
I'd like you both to roll tracking then.
Absolutely was never
We both
happening.
failed.
You both failed. Frank, you're only 26 away from a success if you wanted to use some luck. You both got millions of luck, just reminding you.
And it's a one shot.
And it's a one shot.
How do I add luck? Do I click it?
No, you will just take the 26 off your sheet.
It becomes an automatic pass.
And that becomes a
just
pass.
minus.
Aye. You don't need to do anything. No, you don't need to roll luck. You just go to edit mode and take it off your total. So you take 26 off your total in edit mode. Yeah?
I only got 15. I'm a
No,
dickhead.
you don't have to roll for it.
You rolled 56 over.
It's all,
You rolled 56
No,
over
no,
30.
no,
You don't
but
roll for
I
luck.
only-
No, you don't roll luck. You
I
don't
only
roll
put-
luck. You just spend luck. So if you've rolled
but
56
At
over
the
30.
beginning I put 15. Was I supposed to have 50?
What luck? You were supposed to
Yeah.
have 75
Supposed to have-
luck.
75.
You're supposed to have 75 luck. It's 15 times 5.
Okay,
So
never mind.
take 26 luck off your 75 total. You don't have to roll luck. Take 26 off your total. Now, with that, that will show you that there are two separate sets of tracks here. One is of an average sized man. The other is of a man that must be, judging by the size of the feet, a man that must be at least 7 feet tall. Do you follow the tracks?
Yeah.
Can I see clearly why they lead?
Yep, they go this way. Towards this way.
Aye. Let's follow the tracks.
Okay. By following the tracks, you come to an Egyptian sarcophagus pushed up against the wall.
I call
Right.
out for Rose.
I'm going to draw my gun.
Okay. There's no response when you call out for Rose. I'll not need to make you like a listen check.
You pull that thing open and I'll just
In fact,
make sure that
Frank, roll luck for me.
Oh look. Okay.
Never mind.
you just told them that to roll that too.
Would you like to make... Yeah, Charles, make a luck roll, please.
I shall.
Okay, make a listen roll. Making this up now. Okay, never mind.
What
Cool.
the
The tracks lead you to a sarcophagus. Let's say that's it. It's closed.
Okay. So I get the cane and I start to pry it open.
Okay. The door opens easy enough. It doesn't seem to be like a proper heavy stone sarcophagus. It's obviously a prop. Made of paper mache or something, probably. I don't know what these things were made in the 20s. Some not very sophisticated and not likely anything like as heavy as a real sarcophagus. The door opens easily. It is empty. There's nothing inside.
Can I out the back for a false door?
Yeah.
You make a spot hidden roll. You find a small button, barely raised above the gilded surface.
Yeah, well, the guy was a magician. Or an
Charlie, you
escape
should have pressed the button.
Go for it. I'm here if anything happens.
So I press the button.
Okay. The back of the sarcophagus opens to reveal that part of the brick wall's been broken apart, exposing a sewer tunnel leading deep into the darkness. The smell of filth assaults your senses as the sound of scurrying creatures fills your ears. As you shine your flashlights into the tunnel, you see a horde of large rats running around. Make a listen roll.
Oh, no thanks. Fuck's sake, Frank, shut the door, man.
With that listen
I
roll,
heard it.
with that listen roll, Chuck, you hear coming down that corridor that this door leads to. You hear a muffled screaming sound.
Oh no, Frank. I, 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 I can hear fucking screams. We're gonna have to go in here.
Do you reckon the dame has been kidnapped and brought down into the sewers?
Now it's
Yeah,
not.
that or they try to escape here or something. But it, I sure thought I heard something.
Let's go.
Okay,
Ooh,
so
let's go.
now there is a large swarm of rats. Now, they are going to attempt to attack you, but because you have guns, you see them running towards you. I'll let you make an attack first if you choose to. You can try and run past
Are these
the rats.
giant rats,
No,
regular
no,
rats?
they're regular rats, but there is a large swarm of them.
So if we were just to
In
shoot
fact,
into
in
them, it would
fact,
probably
no, in
scare them
fact, no, no,
away.
no, 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 no. I would allow you, if you both make a stealth roll, I would let you pass without the rats attacking. If not, the rats will
Yeah, but
attack.
I'm saying in theory, because I was going to shoot in there to scare them away to begin with, but then I don't want to start just shooting wild. But if rats start coming at me, I might start shooting.
Okay.
Right, well, you want a stealth.
Stealth.
As sly as I used to be.
Right, if Frank spends 15 points a lunk and Charles spends 32, you can get by the rats without a fight. Otherwise, you're going to have a fight.
Why?
I'll spend
Surely
the
they would
50.
just run away.
You could try shooting them and see what happens.
But I'm like, theoretically, real rats should just run away if you were to shoot. They'd get scared.
Remember what game you're playing.
I know. That's why do you think I'm going to shoot straight away? Why do you think I'm going to just shoot straight away?
For
Um,
how many
then
luck points do I need to spend?
If you wanted to both get past without having any conflict with these rats, Charles would need to spend 32 and Frank would need to spend 15, or Frank would need to spend 15. Charles, you've got a 45. You could potentially push it and you've got a 9 in 20 chance of succeeding.
I've just spent a luck.
So spend
My
30.
rolls have been shit.
Okay, so if you spend 32 luck and Frank spends 15, you can sneak past the rats, no conflict.
Bother.
Okay, so once the investigators pass the rats, they find the end of the tunnel. Which has been, sorry there wasn't a map for the rats by the way guys, but I figured it would be a pretty short encounter either way. So there was no, I wasn't making an extra encounter map. Once the investigators are past the rats, you find the end of a tunnel, which has been covered by an old black velvet stage curtain. Make a listen roll, both.
Hold on.
I'm fucking deaf.
I know we both are. That's why we're old. That's why I need fucking retired. It's all that fucking shootings and shit.
Chuck, what you got for listen? Both. Okay, so. Right, do you draw back the curtain?
Well, yeah, because this is weird as fuck, even if we've not heard nothing. Wait, have you still got that stick?
I've still got the cane, you know.
Yeah. Right. You pull this curtain back, and I'll fucking get ready for anybody coming out. And I've got my little flashlight shining where my gun ready.
Okay.
Here, hold my boulder.
Did you pick up the plastic boulder, the plasterboard boulder?
Yeah. I've been carrying it in my coat.
I carried you as a brick for fucking 20 years, mate. I don't want to carry this one with him too. I don't know where in America I'm from, by the way. I apologize to all my American friends so much.
Right, so you are on a new map, see it?
Yeah.
So drawing back the curtain, you see a small chamber made of old bricks and mortar. Several wooden crates line the room, and on the west wall is a large filthy bed. The imprint on the mattress must belong to a man nearly 8 feet tall. At the far end of the room, on the eastern wall, is a rusted iron door that sits slightly ajar. You realise that the direction the laughter came from, and the direction the screams came from, I gave something away there I wasn't supposed to. Came from the
I
direction
know.
of that door. Bad way.
Hold on a second.
A cursory search, so just a glance around the room. It reveals only the bed, and you can see a dirty plate and cup stashed underneath, with just a cursory glance around the room.
Whoever's living down here is a fucking big motherfucker.
Do you want to make spots hidden and for this?
I was gonna say I was gonna spot hidden. I want to look in and around these boxes and stuff.
Okay, so roll spot hidden. Then. Right, so you've rolled a success on listen, Charles. I'll give you something on that for a second. And you've also got spot hidden, so I'll give you both, right? So with your spot hidden, you will find what appears to be a blasting cap for dynamite.
Holy shit, right, okay.
And with your listen, you will hear. No, with your listen roll, you'll hear mumble, 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 mumble. If I was closer to that door, I might hear words. That's what you hear. Sorry.
Okay.
So if you
that's fine.
If you want to move, if you were closer to that door and made a successful listen check, you might hear something. But just because you've not moved on the map, I'm gonna say all you hear is mumble from that door.
Yeah, I on purpose hadn't moved on the map yet. I wasn't going that far.
Okay.
Frank, there's definitely somebody in here.
And this door is slightly open.
Okay.
I've got my gun drawn.
Are you gonna leave that blasting cap here?
Yeah, I don't want someone to be fucking nearby it. You take it.
Fucking slip a blasting cap in the pocket. I know, right? So I quickly Googled it. Is it actually full?
Now, what did a Google search tell you about exactly what a blasting cap is, Chris?
It's a small metal tube or shell closed at one end and loaded with a detonating charge.
Yeah. So this is what's used to detonate dynamite. It's a dynamite detonator.
Aye. Okay. It's not the actual dynamite.
This is not dynamite. This is a dynamite detonator. Yeah, this is the pull switch, basically. This is the pull switch.
So, I want to go here, and I haven't listened yet.
Okay, make a listen roll next to the door, then. Do you want to spend 3 luck?
I got a success.
Oh, did you? Oh, sorry, I'm not scrolled down. You got a success. Oh, wow, nice. Okay, so with that, you will hear something specific. You will hear words. And what you'll hear is that you will hear. Now, my dear, everything is set in motion. During tonight's performance, you will be raised through the stage floor directly above us, strapped tightly to a detonation device of my own design. Of course, your father will pay the ransom I have demanded, but by that time it will be too late. You and all of the audience in this theatre should be my sacrifice to Baal. No longer will I simply be a performer of parlour tricks. No, I shall be a real sorcerer with real magic at my disposal. After the world witnesses my performance tonight, they will bow before me, the great Raspini, as a god. You hear that through the door.
It's that crazy motherfucker.
It's not a remote detonator, is it, by the way?
No, you see it has a cable. It's 1920s, so it's got a cable attached to it. And the cable is running, like, through the door, actually.
I'm gonna go through the door with the gun drawn.
You're gonna go through the door with your gun drawn?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Be like...
Real quick, I'm going to reveal the map. And then I'm going to do a description. So if you could bear with me.
He cut off a big entrance, though.
That was a good point to cut me off there, Charles, because we nearly ended the entire thing quite badly.
Right, so
Yeah, fucking right. We did. Look how much TNT's in there, mate.
so the door opens
Fucking.
with a loud creak, revealing a large, damp chamber. The floor of the room is split in two. In fact, let me zoom out for the viewers. The floor of the room has split in two, creating a wide chasm filled with rank seawater. A narrow wooden bridge is the only way across. Once again, the walls are lined with wooden crates, only these ones are stamped with red letters spelling TNT. A wooden table with various tomes and devices sits near the north wall. Against the eastern wall is a brass and steel device festooned with various gears, gauges, and sparking electrical wires. Gagged and tied to this same contraption is a young woman in a green velvet dress, who can only be the mayor's daughter. The great Raspini stands before her, reciting his master plan. Towering over the scene is a massive specimen of a man who has one hand on a large copper switch set into the wall. And I'm going to show you some handouts, actually. So, there's no handout for Rose, because she's just a woman, but this is her. You see her, sorry, that's her there on the machine. That's the Great Raspini there. I can give you show to players on this Great Raspini. That's his picture. You see that? Okay, and I will show you.
I thought you were showing the viewers. I was giving you a chance to show them.
I was also showing the viewers, and that is Otto. This is the 8-foot tall man.
Okay.
Now, I take those character sheets and oh, that's a handout. No, that is the character sheet. Do you know what I've done there? I've made the mistake of letting you see the character sheet and not the handout. So let me save changes.
I didn't see the
So it's just the
pictures,
handout.
though.
It's the handout I should just show you. So you see that, yeah?
Alright.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So what I need to do now is
Right, so you're going to put the other one. Cross off the other ones.
You don't need to cross them off, you can look at them if you want. But I'm just grabbing the character sheets now so that I've got them on my other screen so that I can do things with them.
How far? Excuse me,
Okay.
guys.
So
You're
you
lucky
see,
it's early, or you could run the risk of
you see the great Raspini standing, giving his great speech to this woman here, Rose. And you see this tower of a man. He must be 8.5 feet tall, standing next to a brass lever on the wall. What do you do?
I asked the GM what the range of, what the range for my guns are.
15 yards on. Well, it's 15 yards on your pistol, but it's longer on your shotgun. I'm not sure if I have got this scaled out, this map.
Aye, because each one's 5, is it not?
Aye, so I just need to quickly go to settings. I can change it to yards, because it's measured in yards in this game. So grid cell distances. Oh, it doesn't even have yards, so we'll do meters instead. So, let's see how that looks now. So that's 100 meters.
100
Does that?
meters.
That doesn't look right, does it?
It could be 100 meters because it depends on like. Well, the size of the box, I would say it's probably about 5 meters.
Give me a
It
second.
says that it's 27 meters long.
What is?
That table is 27 meters long.
Yeah, I've
according
changed
to
it. So
this.
that table's now 17 meters. That bridge is 30 meters. That thing is 12 meters. It's still far too big, right? Let me just fix it then. This is the one thing I forgot to do, because this will be a battle map.
Right,
I should have paid attention to this.
Okay.
It's alright. I think this will do it. So that table is 5 meters by 2.5 meters. That still makes that a very big table. But I'm happy with that. I'm happy with those measurements. Yep, I'm happy with that. Right. So
I squares
what is
2
the-
meters.
What is the yards to meters on my weapons then?
so just consider a yard a meter. They're pretty much the same.
Okay.
So you've got 15 meters as your range on your handgun.
But I've got a shotgun.
And your shotgun has different ranges. If you look at your character sheet, what does it say for range there? Say something
I'm
slash
bad, my
something
bad.
slash something.
10, 20, 50.
So that is short range is 10 meters, medium range is 20 meters, and long range is 50 meters. And you've got different damage depending on
gonna-
which range you're in.
I'm going to aim and shoot at this
You're go-
big motherfucker
gonna shoot
here.
at the
See,
big guy.
before you do that, can I try something, please?
We'll be going into an initiative order if you guys are pulling out guns.
I'm not gonna pull out a gun. I want to try something first.
What you want to try
You're
first?
going to fucking go with that.
Tell me what it is,
I want
and I'll think about it.
I want to hold the blasting charge in my hand
Yep.
and walk towards them, going across the bridge, and I want to try and charm them into listening to me.
Okay. So you're gonna.
I'll just aim at this one then, okay?
You're aiming at him, right? Okay. With your shotgun or with your pistol? Your pistol. Now,
To shoot him.
so you've got a
Like,
shotgun.
free!
You've got a shotgun leveled on the big guy, right?
Mhm.
So you're within medium range of him. Okay. And Frank is walking across the bridge, and you want to attempt to charm this guy. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Roll charm then. No,
Just gonna
tell
eat
me.
something.
No, you failed. I was going to say tell me what you say. If you push it, I'll make you tell me what you say.
How do I push it? Just roll again.
Just roll again, aye.
Hard success.
You got a hard success. Tell me exactly how you push it then. How do you convince this madman to give up his plan just because you said so?
So I overheard what you said there, Spindini, or whatever your name is. But I know one thing about gods, is if they die, then they ain't no god. And if I press this button, then you die with every single person in this room right now. So I suggest that you just give up the ghost and sit your ass down.
Ha! Fool.
And if you don't, I'm going to shoot your fucking monkey friend over here.
Ha! Fools! Try it! Otto! Kill them both! And you can now all roll initiative.
Boom.
Let's go.
I got a hard success.
Doesn't matter, mate. He wasn't being charmed. I just wanted to hear what you had to say.
I know. As soon as you said it was him, I was like, I'm not gonna be able to charm him. Where's initiative?
You go to
is there a
combat.
button for that on the character sheet?
Go to combat,
combat.
aye.
So it actually says dexterity.
Yeah, it's actually
it's
just your
dex.
dexterity anyway, but yeah. There's a button for it. So, that means that the Great Raspini goes first. Now, the Great Raspini is going to attempt to cast a spell. Now, the spells in 6th edition or 7th edition are absolutely totally different, so I had to do some brewing around this. Spells.
I'm in the middle of the
Now,
bridge.
if
What
I
does this
remember
specify?
correctly, I wrote down the descriptions. Yes, I did. So, okay, range 10 yards. How far away from you is he? Let me get
Oh,
a
you
wee-
did this well, hopefully.
Me? He's definitely.
15. Oh, yes, just, mate, just.
Psh, he can move. Great Raspini is going to move to there and start casting a spell. I'm going to make an opposed power roll with you, Chris. I need you to make a power roll. So his spell fails. Now, unfortunately, that's cost him 8 of his magic points. Shit. So I need to take them off. Okay, so that cost him 8 magic points, and it didn't do anything. So your willpower, it stopped his magic from getting through, and he wasn't able to affect you. Now, after him on the 85, we have Frank on the 50.
I'm gonna have a look at it, because I think that my brawl is good, and I'm pretty close to him, so I might just try and fucking grapple him so he can't speak.
Now, go and tell me what your movement is on your character sheet.
Is there movement where?
Will be on your character sheet somewhere.
Gender, male.
I can't remember where move is.
Jump, additional skill.
Movement rate. It's in combat. Movement rate is 5 years.
Okay. So what's that mean?
So it means you can move up
meters?
to 5 meters and still do something. Yeah. No.
So I'm not close enough to grapple.
Well, I'm being generous with it and going from the edge of your token, so you get to there, but you do have a revolver.
I do. You
want to kill him,
grab him though.
Well, you can move closer in this round.
I'll move closer, and I'm gonna shoot him with a revolver.
Are you gonna? All right. I was gonna say you can attempt to intimidate as well if your charm doesn't work, but you're gonna try and shoot him.
Huh. Well, already.
You've rolled brawl.
Why does it say brawl?
You've rolled brawl, so don't do that. Let me check your character sheet. I may have made a mistake on it.
It says brawl under the revolver.
So combat, edit mode. So revolver shouldn't be brawl, it should be handgun. Okay, that's my mistake as the GM. Go ahead and roll again, mate. Should work now. Oi! Success.
Yay.
For 12 damage, you rolled a 10. You got max damage. It's 1d10 plus 2 damage, and you rolled the max damage. So you hit him for 12 hit points. I'm going to have to check his character sheet. He's not got a million hit points, like. Now, let me put his hit points back.
I murdered him in one shot.
Nah, you haven't. But I'm going to put his hit points back to normal because I took the magic points off hit points by mistake. It was 8 magic points he used earlier, wasn't it? Okay, and he's just took 12 hit points. Okay, so he takes a major wound. So he's got to make a constitution check.
But is it going to go unconscious?
He's not unconscious. He made his constitution check. Okay, but he looks very, very, very hurt by that. Let's say that that revolver shot's hit him like it's shoulder, but it's low shoulder, so it's right between the shoulder and the chest. It'll not be that far away from the heart. Like it's a pretty serious one, eh? And he looks in a very, very, very bad way. He's panicking now, and there's blood spurting from all over the place in his shoulder. That was his turn. Next, I believe it'll be you, Charles, on 45. Yes, it's your turn, Charles.
Oh, I'm just going to aim and shoot this guy. Going to aim for his head.
The big guy. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what that lever does, and she's strapped up to that machine.
What gun are you using? Shotgun. Now, the shotgun's double-barreled, so you can fire both barrels at the same person with no penalty, or you can fire your first barrel at one person with no penalty and your second barrel at another person with a penalty.
What if I want to fire them both at one person but at separate times?
You don't need to do it at separate times. You can go, you've got 2 barrels, you can go bang bang in this round and fire off 2 shots. If you fire them both at the same person, there's no penalty. I had to read up on this before just to make sure, because I'm not that hot on the combat rules with Cthulhu.
The reason I was asking was because can I not fire one shot, and if I miss, I'm going to re-aim.
Right, so you can fire one shot, for example. Fire one shot with no penalty. And if your target dies, and it would be a waste to fire the other barrel into him, you can then turn and shoot another target. But you would have a penalty. So that's your first shot. You now get a second shot. If it's at the same target, there's no penalty.
Yeah. Right, okay, so it is at the same target.
Yeah, and there's something wrong with your damage there.
Oh.
Sees 4 damage.
Oh yeah, 8 point.
5 plus, yeah, so let me see what I've got on your sheet for damage, because that's... Can't be right. 12 gauge shotgun is... Oh, it's because it's divided by. Right, just roll 2d6. It's because I've wrote that formula thing in. Just roll 2d6, and that's your damage. It's because it's done my thing as a formula. Oof. So 9 damage. Now, I've got to read about this guy when he takes damage. It's slightly different.
Very big man.
None armor, none. But impaling weapons do 1 point of damage. Now, a shotgun with buckshot is not an impaling weapon. Others do half rolled damage. So you do half damage. Roll a 1d6, and if it's evens, I'll round up. If it's odds, I'll round down. Evens, I'm rounding up. So you do 5 damage to Otto. Right, okay. Nice. Let me put that on his character sheet. In the right place this time. It's not letting me click on his character sheet for some reason. Come here. No, I didn't mean to roll that. Ignore that. How many hit points did he take there? 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Put that back over into this side. I'm having trouble with my different tabs and stuff. Okay. So, at the end of the round, it is then Otto's turn. Now, Otto has a movement of... Doesn't say his movement rate. Now, his dexterity is 40. I'm not sure what that makes your movement rate. I don't know why it's not put its movement rate in when I've put in a dex. It's annoying me. I'm going to say his movement rate is 5, same as yours. So, let me just draw the line. In fact, he's just going to go... He's going to have to go for the bridge to come and get you anyway. So, he's going to move 5 meters. To here. And that's his turn. So we get back to the top of the round. I believe it was you first, Frank. I have to scroll all the way back up to see it.
It was
oh, it's the magic guy. Yeah, it's Raspini.
Orman.
It's Raspini. So Raspini's gonna look at his character sheet and see what other spells he's got.
Raspini.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Let me just read this one. Oh, you need to make a power. You need to make a power roll, Chris, and you need a hard success. You both got a hard success, so he needs to beat you, and he hasn't beat you, and it's his first time rolling it as well. So he had to get a hard success. Now, it's only a power, opposing power roll if caster wins. Yeah. So you don't... It cost him 10 magic points, yeah. So, let me just do his magic points. He's all out of spells, you'll be pleased to know. And that's his turn. That's all he can do. So he casts another spell. And again, your willpower's too strong for him, Frank. And he can't get through. So now,
powerful
it's your turn, Frank.
What can I say? So, fuck. He can't cast any spells, so it's only fucking Autobots that I'm worried about here.
I got you covered.
Kinda wanna try to fuck him in the river. Um. How far away? Brawl, like, unarmed would be touch, so I need to be, like, on him.
You need to be
Okay.
next to him, but you're close enough to both of them to make attacks now if you wanted to. Because you got the movement. If you wanted to make a melee attack on somebody now, you could.
But I can't throw them. Or, like, slip them. Like, judo slip.
You can hold
Okay.
your action.
If you grabbed them there, and then you
Uh.
rolled me a critical success, you could yeet him into the water. But it'd have to be a critical success.
So what do I need to roll?
Nah, you wouldn't actually, because that's too far actually. Realistically, probably, even with the best success, you couldn't yeet him into the water from there, no. Actually.
No,
Take that
no.
back. Take that back.
But I could grab him and, like, put my pistol, like, against his head.
You can shoot him from point blank range. Thing is, grappling him would be an attack this round, shooting him would be an attack next round. You can't do both this round.
I don't want to shoot him though. I want Otto to, like, fucking fuck off.
Aye.
I'm going to kill Otto.
I want to basically, right, what I want to
I'm
do
going to
is I
kill
want to
Otto.
grab fucking, because he took fucking half damage when you shot him, and he's right fucking in front of me, and I don't want him to attack me. He's fucking 6'8".
No, he's 8'6". He's no 6'8". He's 8'6".
8'6", exactly. So this is a big Taran motherfucker that's coming to kill me. So I'm gonna grab his master by the scruff of the neck and fucking put a gun against his head.
Now, from both you guys' experience, you are experienced investigators. You have mythos experiences before. Otto is not human. Otto is a Frankenstein's monster. That's what Otto is. He's an animated corpse, or an animated built-up collection of corpses, just like Frankenstein's monster was. That's what you're looking at when it comes to Otto. It's quite clear for both of you to see that.
Aye.
So what's the plan, Chris? Sorry.
But he listens to fucking big Franco
He does.
Raspini.
He does listen to Raspini.
So that's why I want to grab fucking Raspini and put the fucking gun against his head and tell him to fucking
So you
kill
want
off his dog.
Okay, so if you wanted to do that, you'd have to make a grapple attack this round.
Okay, so just roll unarmed.
So move up to him and roll an unarmed strike, and he's going to attempt to riposte or dodge. This day doesn't.
I push that.
Well, the thing is, no, you can't
Spend
push an
luck.
attack. You can spend luck on an attack. I don't think you're going to have enough though.
How much do I need? What?
A lot, mate.
Almost 70.
Oh, okay. Nah, fuck that.
67. So what he's going to do is he is going to try to riposte. So he's going to try to hit back. So bear with me a second. And all he needs is any success and he's hit you. Because you failed. Now for some reason Otto's character sheet's been closed. I'm going to have to open that up again. But anyway, this guy is going to do a unarmed strike at you. And he almost fumbles.
So lucky. You had so little chance left.
Imagine he fumbled and just landed in my arms with a pistol against his head.
So you fail to grapple him. He tries to punch you, and he misses. Now that makes it, I believe, Charles's turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go, Charlie.
No.
Go.
Aye, because Frank was on 50. Charles is on 45. Yes.
Charles is gonna. Hold on.
Quick note about shotguns and spread and that range and who's close to you.
So can I move to here, which is 2 meters, 2 yards?
Yep.
And I've dropped my shotgun, and I've dropped my shotgun, and I've got my pistol out.
Okay, so move in and ready another weapon. will be your action for this round. You won't attack this round.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh, well, in which case, what's my movement?
Up to 5. I think. Check your character sheet.
Oh, I've just closed it. 5 meters.
No, your movement rate is 7. Your movement rate is 7. You've got higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, let me see. So I was where? I was back here. Hold on, because that's not fair.
You were about here, so... Yeah, you were
I
about
was
there.
back. No, you wait. Yeah.
So?
So that's what, 3 and a bit.
That's about 7.
Wait, I'm gonna move to here then. Get back off here. And then I'm gonna have my
And
revolver.
you're gonna... Now, you being a Dirty Harry style cop, you don't have a service pistol. You have got a 45 revolver. Now,
Yeah.
with your revolver, you can take 1 shot with no penalty dice, or you can take 3 shots all with a penalty dice, remember?
Yeah.
So what would you prefer?
But I can't this round.
Not this round, sorry, no, yeah, my bad. You've moved and changed weapons this round, so you'll not do anything else this round. So, that leaves us with Otto. Otto.
Am I not supposed to have a revolver then?
You should have a revolver, is there not one in your sheet? It won't be in inventory, it'll be in weapons.
I have one, so does that mean I can do the same? Can I take 3 shots?
Yeah, you can take 3 shots in a round. Now, the thing is, with a handgun, with a semi-automatic like that, with something that can do 3 in, you can either do 1 shot with no penalty, or 3 shots all with a penalty. But if you're point blank with someone, that gives you a bonus dice. So you can do point blank 3 shots with no penalty, because the bonus negates the penalty. So if you're right next to somebody like that, you could do 3 shots with no penalty. But anyway, it's Otto's turn, and Otto's going to try and smash you. So Otto is going to be attacking. Would you like to fight back or dodge?
Can I use my shield?
I'll give you a bonus dice on dodge if you use your shield, yes.
Okay. How do I add a bonus dice?
You just roll a d10 again. So you just roll dodge and then roll a d10, and the best on the single d10s is... So you roll the 10s dice again. Well, roll a 10 again. Sorry, roll a d10. So you've got a 28. You've got a 28 and a 38. You take the 28. So you got a regular success on your dodge. Now, he has not even tried to attack you yet. He could fumble, so it's worth doing. He's going to attempt to bite you, actually. It's a success, but you match the success with the dodge, so he doesn't get you. With dodge, you only have to match the success with a riposte, you have to beat it. So, he misses you. That is the end of his turn. Now, we go back up to the top of the round, and it is the great Raspini. Now, he is going to pull out a gun, and he's going to do the same thing that you were about to do, and he's going to take a shot. Now, he is going to take his 1 shot with a bonus dice at point blank range. He's not rolled his bonus dice yet.
Okay.
There's a miss. So he misses you at point blank range. Raspini misses you with his handgun. Now, after Raspini, who was the 50? That's you, Frankie.
Aye.
Yeah, Frank, you're next to initiative.
So, I can shoot Raspini 3 times.
Yep. If you
with
do
no penalty.
Yes, that's right. Because you're at point blank range, there'll be no penalty. Because the penalty, you would have a bonus for point blank and a penalty for multi shot. They negate each other. So you can take 3 shots at point blank range.
Because both of them are within point blank range now, could I shoot Raspini once and say he died, right? Just say he died. And then shoot the fucking auto cop fucking...
As far as I know, no. I was reading about it, you can do it with shotguns. No, because it's like a rapid thing. You're just squeezing the trigger really fast while aiming, so it's all aimed at the same person.
Okay. Fuck it, I'm gonna shoot him 3 times, so I just click this 3 times.
Yep.
Let's go. Oh yes, oh
Right.
yes, oh yeah.
7 damage and 12 damage. The great Raspini will drop to the ground.
Fucking die.
He'll make a dying wail. Fools! Now you'll never know the true power of the great Raspini! Otto! Them! And he will die. Because you did enough damage that he's not bleeding out, he's not unconscious, he is dead. He's dead.
I shot him once over the shoulder, once in the other shoulder, and then as he gave his speech, I shot him in the face.
Yes, you missed over the shoulder, then you hit him in the shoulder, and then he's turned to fucking go and scream at you, and he's doing his little monologue, and you just went bang right in the face with that extreme success, right between the eyes, blowing his hat off in the process.
You should have stuck to your fucking flowers out of hats, son.
Chuck, it's your turn.
Yes, it is. And I am going to aim and shoot at this big motherfucker.
1 shot or 3 shots?
3.
Right, so do them one at a time because we need to do the penalty dice. So roll the first one. Miss anyway, so don't bother with the penalty dice. Right, that's a success. Roll a d10. 6 or lower, it's still a hit.
What the fuck?
So you've rolled a 1, so you've rolled a 15. That would make that an extreme success, so that does extreme damage. Right, okay, that's the first shot, so let me just make a note, extreme damage. Now
Second shot.
Roll the second shot.
Second. No, that was the second shot. The first was a miss. This is my third.
Oh, right, so you've done 2 extreme successes. No, because you've not rolled the the penalty dice on that yet. So roll a d10.
I haven't rolled it. But you know, I have rolled 2. I've rolled an extreme success again.
Have you? Did you roll the bonus penalty dice?
Wait, right. Hold on. I've done all 3 shots. The first one was a miss. The second one was a success.
Yep. Now roll the bonus penalty dice. The penalty dice on the last one.
So what do you want to roll?
Just a d10 is fine. Yeah. So that becomes 45, which is a regular success. So you've got 2 regular successes. No, you've got, because that you rolled the 1 there. You've got an extreme success and a regular success.
Yeah.
So the regular success, we'll just call it that, 7 damage, which is piercing. So it does 1 point of damage. Okay, and the extreme success will do 4 points of damage.
Why?
Because bullets don't do that much damage to this guy for some reason. So that was a total of 5 points of damage. Now let me just check his character sheet. Alright, he's still standing. He looks hurt, but it's kind of hard to tell because he's a monster, but some of his stitches are loose, one of his arms half hanging off. He still seems to be attacking Frank though. Now, I believe that is his turn now, Otto, am I right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So, how many shots have you used, Charles? 4, right? You used 1 and then 3.
No.
You used a shotgun.
2 from a shotgun.
And then you used 3.
Yeah,
so,
and I used 3 from a revolver.
Aye, so you've got 3 left in the revolver, just so you know. And Frank, you've got 3 in the revolver as well. Okay, so it is Otto's turn, and he is going to attack Frank. Frank, would you like to fight back or dodge?
I'll dodge again. Can
Dodge
I
him.
use the shield?
Okay. Aye, bonus dice because you've got the shield. Oh, and you've got an extreme success. Well done. Don't even need to roll the bonus dice.
Hey.
Okay, you got an extreme success on your dodge. It puts us back up to the top of the round. Now, there is no Great Raspini, so that puts us on Frank.
Shoot the fucker.
He's looming over you.
So I genuinely don't think fighting him's a good idea. I think
Shoot
what we
the fucker.
listen to me for a second, Charlie. I think we should try and get out of here because I overheard that if that lever gets pulled, she's gonna get onto the stage, and we could make it out of here. And I don't know if you noticed, but I've got something that might light this guy up.
Yeah, but it's gonna blow the whole building.
Fuck the building.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
we have
one
to
in
get
it.
out.
There's no one in it. There's no one in it. But yeah, he's down here. If we get on that and we go up, we can make a fucking run for it, and then we can blow up fucking Frankie Steen.
While you're talking,
I knew this was gonna happen.
While you're talking, Raspini disappears. His body vanishes into thin air. And then he reappears here.
Still dead, huh?
Nope, he's alive. And he's standing next to the switch.
What is wrong with these fuckers?
Oh, fucking...
Still your turn though, Frank. That was his turn.
I want to punch fucking Otto.
You want to punch him, right? Roll unarmed. Is it unarmed or are you using the cane?
Unarmed.
Okay, roll unarmed then. Success, 1 damage. Okay.
Do I get a penalty? Do I get a bonus for being? No, I hardly get a bonus for being fucking. Nah, I'm a dickhead.
There's no bonus, but
nah.
His neck bends at a funny angle a little bit. Doesn't seem to come back. Damage seemed to do something to him. It's Charles's turn.
Shoot. My first shot of my free into this guy for now.
Into the big guy.
Yeah, the big guy.
Okay, go for it. Right, your gun jams.
Let's try and shoot it again.
No, your gun jams.
Is that all my? So what you're saying is my turns are over.
Your gun is unusable.
Right, but are you out of player, out of character? Are my turns for this session over now, or do I get my other shots?
No, you don't. No, you don't get other shots. You could still potentially move or throw your gun at somebody, but you'll never shoot that gun in this round. No. That's what the 100 is.
There's no
that's a malfunction on the revolver. The gun is jammed.
Right, but do I still have my turn?
Yeah, you can still. You could still move. You could still move.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. If you wanted to move, you could still move. Nothing else. And you've got 7.
Yeah.
So you could potentially get right up to the monster if you wanted.
Go.
Okay, that's your go then. So it is now, I think, Otto, because you're on 45, right?
Otto's next, huh?
Aye, Otto's next. So Otto is going to attempt to attack you again, Frank.
Sweet. I'll try and dodge.
He's going to try to bite you this time. And he misses. Okay, there's no need to roll the dodge because he misses. And we go back to the top of the round. Now, at the top of the round...
No.
Not if you already said you were dodging.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So, the Great Raspini will yell. Okay. You may have stopped me this time, but you've yet to see the last of the great Raspini. And with that, he throws the switch, causing the generator to begin, and gauges to slowly rise. Once the generator reaches 3,000 volts, this entire block's gonna go up like a 4th of July rocket. And then Raspini vanishes into a puff of smoke. Frank.
Okay.
I will. I'm gonna punch.
Head.
I'm gonna punch Otto.
Okay.
Again.
Now I need to start a timer. Let me get my phone.
That didn't work. But I still have my movement, so I want to move towards the switch, towards the woman.
Okay.
So say that's 5 meters.
Did you roll brawl and miss actually? Was that you?
Aye.
You can't roll brawl and miss and then move.
Oh, can you not? Oh, okay.
Oh. Does it not just count like a failed thing?
Nah, that's your turn. Charles, your turn.
Alright.
I'm gonna head for this lever on the wall. I'm just gonna measure.
Okay. Yep, well, you can almost make it to it this round. You won't quite make it this round. Now you see...
I'm gonna go for it.
You see a gauge next to it. Are you moving close to it? No?
Right, well, wait, no, tell me what you were gonna tell me first.
I was going to say you see a gauge next to it slowly rising.
Ah, yeah, I guess there would be.
Looks like it's gonna hit. Looks like it's gonna hit 3,000 in about 2 minutes and 1 second.
Then I'm heading for. No. Where am I gonna shoot him? Barging through or round past these guys and heading towards this woman.
Okay, that's fine.
To grab her off this thing.
Yep, he's distracted, so he's not going to attack you. I'd say you can get to her this round and untie her next round.
She's tied up, yeah.
Yeah, she's tied up. Okay. So it is Otto. Otto's going to attack. Trying to bite, and he misses. Are you dodging or riposting? Here's your chance to say. Here's your chance to say riposte after I've missed, Chris. Chris?
Sussing out the situation.
Repost.
Okay. So you just need a success, and you hit him.
What did I hit? Just brawl?
Brawl.
Fuck me.
Do you want to spend luck? I think you can spend luck.
Much luck. Would it
15.
Be? Aye, fuck it. Let's.
Okay. Now roll your unarmed damage. It's 1d3, I think.
Aye.
Have you got a damage bonus? Let me see.
1d3 doesn't say damage bonus. Oh.
Roll a d6.
I roll your 1d3. So that is 3 damage.
3.
Now Otto looks like he's in a very, very, very bad way. And it is Charles's turn. Charles is after Frank, right?
Yes.
Yes, Charles, it's your turn.
I'm untying her.
Okay, she is untied. Frank.
And over my shoulder?
Yep. Yeah, you can get over your shoulder. Yeah. Frank?
No.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it's my turn now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot. I was reposting.
Yep.
Right, I'm gonna try and punch the monster again.
Go for it.
Fuck me. That didn't hit. It was a failure, so.
Okay. Do you want to use your luck?
How much luck?
27.
27 plus 15. What fucking... There's a lot of math in this.
Have you got 27 left?
I don't know because I haven't took the 15 off yet because all my numbers are weird. Hold
Alright.
on.
Okay. Take your time. It's alright.
15. And then how much do I need now? 15?
You need 27 more to make that hit. 27.
Right, no, I can't. I've only got
Okay,
19.
no problem. So it is his turn. He's going to attack you.
Okay.
I've closed this character sheet for some reason. Let me get back open.
I can't believe fucking Raspini fucking...
He's going to try again to bite you. Oh, and he's got an extreme success.
Oh.
You take 3 damage from the bite. Oh, plus 1d4. In fact, no. You take 3 plus 3. You take 6 damage from the bite.
His but a flesh wound.
It looks like there's only about 1 minute left on that gauge if anyone glances over to it. It is Frank's turn.
Frank is gonna, I would assume I'm encumbered if I'm carrying this bitch.
Yep. It's Frank before you anyway.
So. Alright. Oh shit,
Right.
sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I forgot. Not Frank.
I'm gonna fucking try and punch Otto again. Fuck!
Have you
Right.
got 5 luck?
I've got 5 luck, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you hit him.
That's fine.
Let me see if he manages to riposte you first. Nope, he needs to beat it with a hard success. So, you do 3 damage.
Nice.
And Otto drops to the floor.
Yeah.
You see sparks flying over here. You see the gauge shaking on the wall.
Get the fucking switch, Frank. Get the switch.
I don't think the switch is gonna do anything, but I'll try it. I'll run over here and try and hit the switch.
As you pull the switch down, up, because it was down, the gauge slowly comes back down. The sparks stop. The room, you just realised, was shaking and has now stopped. I can stop my timer now.
Done.
Now, just for a little bit of meta knowledge, guys, you're supposed to, because I just made mistakes like I always do. He's not supposed to poof and vanish until after you kill the monster, and then you're supposed to have 3 real-time minutes to pull the switch and shut it down. But you're supposed to do other things to shut it down. But I still had the monster alive when he poofed and vanished, so I gave you extra time. Now,
Okay.
although the gauge has went down, it seems like
Just tell me to get the fuck out of here.
no, there's another gauge next to it that's almost at full, and you see it says backup. Now, there are plenty of other switches, levers, and screws, and valves, and things. Now, what I'll do, this is how I'll make up for my mistake, is I'll start a timer now, and you've now got 3 minutes to, and let me just double check. You've got between you've got 3 minutes to make 2 successful mechanical repair rolls and 1 electrical repair roll. Go.
I can't remember what you said.
Mechanical
repair. No, right.
2 of them.
Mechanical repair.
No, 2. Yeah, 2 mechanical and 1 electrical.
Oh, right. Hold on.
Right,
There's
there's
1
one.
mechanical. Just letting you roll.
Oh, wait. So we just keep rolling until we get up. Right, I thought we were only getting 2 rolls at it.
Whoa, somebody fumbled on the mechanical.
Oh,
There's your
there's an extreme.
Yes, right, there's an extreme success on the mechanical, but somebody fumbled. Charles, you fumbled, so Charles, you're out. Right, but you got the extreme success on the mechanical. Right, no, okay. Never mind. You got the extreme success on the mechanical. Now go one at a time, and you go...
Okay.
So, Frank, go electrical. You need an electrical repair roller. I'm slowing it down a little bit. Right, it's not a fumble, because you've got a scale of 50. Charles, roll. Electrical repair. This is you guys frantically trying. Frank. You got 18 luck, Frank.
Shit, that was by accident.
Have you got 13 luck, Charles?
Yeah.
Do you want to spend it?
Go for it.
You managed to make the correct electrical adjustments and stop the machine. And you see both valves close. And the machine comes to a stop and shuts down. Everything stops sparking.
Damn it, we have to get this bitch out of here now, though.
You have been successful in stopping Raspini's plot.
Fuck Raspini. You can suck my dick. Right.
Anything you want to do before
That's
you...
actually that. Is there going to be any surprises? Try to get the mayor's daughter out.
Anything you want to do before you get the mayor's daughter out here?
Rose.
Cut the wire to the detonator.
Cut the
Or
wires
does
to the
that set it
detonator.
off? It's just a rope.
Yeah, no,
Is it
cutting the
a
wires
rope?
to the detonator would shut it off. That would stop it from blowing up. Yeah.
Okay, do that. I want to do that then. Sure, there's something on that table there that I could use to chop her.
Or, I don't know if that's the exact way that it works, but you're a cop and you know what you need to do in order to make it not work. You've got the detonator, you've got the dynamite. You know how to disarm the dynamite between you, 100%. Yeah. So you can disarm the dynamite, no problem.
The one that creepy fuck coming back. So I'm going to disarm the dynamite first, and then we need to get out here and send the cops down here to take all this as evidence.
Okay.
Yeah, and get the mayor's daughter back, of course.
So you're just leaving then?
Maybe.
I don't know if you're going to have to look around, Frank.
No, I'm gonna scald Rose for fucking running about with ne'er-do-wells and tell her that she's gonna go back to her dad and he's gonna pay me fucking handsomely for this job.
Did you want to have a look around, Charles, before you left?
Go for it.
Okay. So on his table, you find something of note. You'll discover an ancient-looking book, and it's written in a language you don't understand. But just from one or two words, if you skim enough, you could tell that it's in Italian. And there's also some notes written, some side notes, and some bits of paper nearby, some scribbles on bits of paper nearby that are just indecipherable, that you just can't understand. That's it. You've completed the adventure. Murder in the Footlights.
Hey!
Congratulations, guys. And
I got to retire with a special thingy from the mayor, surely.
yeah, so you would return the mayor's daughter. In fact, Charles, for your happy ending then, let's say the mayor grants you an early retirement and you get to get off the force. Whether you go into business with Frank full time, maybe we'll find out in a later episode. But the great Raspini, he disappeared into thin air, so you never know if we might see him again as well. Viewers, tune in to find out.
Raspini's a bitch.
So yeah, maybe we might have further adventures of Rice and Farley, and you might see the return of the great Raspini. You never know, folks. But yeah, Chris, Luna, that was Murder in the Footlights. Well done, guys.
one of the few that have solved or survived, I think. Again.
Well done, guys. Proud of you.
Hey, thank you so much,
You're welcome. It was a fun one, eh?
Chris. It was fun. Yes.
That was fun.
Okay, well,
Caution in a little last minute midweek.
yeah, a little
Fish.
last minute midweek session. So by the time it gets
Yeah.
gets to YouTube, folks, thanks very much for watching. We're Alex, Oliver, and friends. That was Call of Cthulhu: Murder in the Footlights. See you later. See you next time. Peace.